how do you find the greatest common factor of two numbers? For example, 12 and 30.
So we're looking greatest common factor, you said, of 12 and 30?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so bad with this. So if you guys can cut to my screen, I have written all the information that we need up there. 12 and 30? Yeah,
Yes.
12 and 30. All right, perfect. So GCF just stands for greatest common factor. And so what that means is you might be sitting back and thinking, what's a factor? A factor is simply two numbers that multiply to get another number. So if we were thinking of, say, 2, two factors of 2 would be 2 times 1. And 2 and 1 would be the factors of 2, if I can get this to work. So what you simply want to figure out here is what is the greatest number that multiplies into both 12 and 30. And so the way you can go about this is you can just sort of figure what are the factors of 12 and 30. Just start writing them down. And so of course we have 1 and 12. Then we have 2 and 6. Then we have 3 and 4, and that is essentially it. Because after that, you can work backwards. Of course, you would get like 4 and 3, and so on and so on and so forth, but it's the same, just flipped around. So now we go to 30, and we say we have 1, 30, 2, 15, 3 and 10, 5 and 6. And so on and so on and so forth. And right now what you're trying to look for is what are numbers that are repeated in both of these. And we see we have 1. So bad at drawing numbers. 1. We have 2. We have 3. We would have, and then we have 6. And so your only question right now at this point is which one of these is the biggest? And I'm sure all of you out there can figure that out fairly easily. It's going to be 6, if I can get this thing to work. So the GCF of 12 and 30 is going to equal 6, because that is the greatest number that multiplies into both 12 and 30. And that's the only thing that greatest common factor really means. So that's how you can go about solving that. There are probably more clever ways that I could teach you, however, this way is sufficient for this case.